Time and work is one of the important chapter. We'll try to understand what are the concepts which are there in time and work and how to solve the questions which are related to time and work. All the questions of time and work are projected in such a way that where work is going to be kept as constant. So they will always narrate the story by keeping work as constant, by keeping work as constant. That is the one point you have to keep it in mind. That's when you have an option choices like this. So before we are proceeding with the solvation of the question, let me give you a very simple common sense point. So a person can complete an entire record work by taking 10 days of time. So he just taken the support of his friend. Then the record work will be completed in how many days? Will it take more than 10 days or less than 10 days or equal to 10 days? Try to tell me the answer. So definitely all of us, by using the common sense, we can clearly say that this person will take less than 10 days of time to finish the work, these two people. So that means what is the point which you can able to understand here is this person is finishing in 10 days. If along with this person, if one more candidate is helping, then they are taking less number of days than the previous. That means what I am able to understand from this is when manpower is increases, then the time taken will be decreases. When the manpower is increases, then the time taken will be decreases. So the basic common sense point which I want to tell you is whenever work is kept as constant, work is kept as constant. When manpower is increases, number of men is increases, then the time taken to complete the work will be decreases. When the manpower is decreases, then the time taken will be increases. And this is what I can give with a relation. Basically, work is defined as number of men into number of days. So when work is kept as constant, men and days are going to be inversely proportional. That is what I have just mentioned in this way. This is a common sense point which I want to tell you. So if you observe the previous question, so previously the question is narrated in such a way that A can do a work in 15 days, B can do a work in 30 days. Now the question, if A and B are working together, then how many days is the time required to finish the work? And we have some option choices here. So let me use the option choices to solve the question first of all. So A is able to finish a work in 15 days. B can do that work individually by taking 30 days. Now, as per the data, A and B are working together. Then how many days? So you can easily observe that A alone is taking how many days, my dear? A alone is taking 15 days of time to complete the work. So when A is taking the support of B, A alone can be able to finish the entire task in 15 days. If A is taking the support of B, he will definitely finish the task by taking less than 15 days of time, right? That's a basic common sense, right? Because previously I have discussed, if a person can complete a task in 10 days, if another person is helping him, definitely we can say he will take less than 10 days of time. The same point I'm using here. A alone is taking 15 days. Along with A, B is also helping. Then definitely these two people will take less than 15 days of time to complete the work. That means option A is eliminated. Option B is eliminated. Option D is eliminated. Mark your answer choice as option C. That's only one option we can able to mark. Sir, what happens if the option choices are given differently? What happens if the option choices are given differently? That there is a pizza. You can eat this entire pizza by taking 4 hours of time. You can eat this entire one pizza by taking 4 hours of time. Now the question here is, in 1 hour, how much pizza you can eat? By taking 4 hours of time, you can eat the entire pizza. In 1 hour, how much of pizza you can eat? We can definitely say, if you are capable of eating the entire pizza in 4 hours, in 1 hour, you can eat 1/4 of the pizza. 1/4 of the pizza. Are you clear? Now, the same point, if you are capable of doing a work, if you are able to finish a work by taking n days of time, if you are able to finish a work by taking n days of time, then in one day, how much work you can finish? 1/nth part of the work you can complete. So that means, for example, you are able to finish a work by taking 2 days of time. In one day, how much work you can finish? 1/2, half of the work. So I'm just trying to take a statement. If you are able to finish a work in n days, in one day you can able to finish 1/nth part of the work. 1/nth part of the work. That's the point which I want to take. So if you can able to finish a work, by taking n days of time. If you are able to finish a work by taking n days of time, in one day, you can able to finish 1/nth part of the work. 1/nth part of the work. So this is a point which I am using in solving the questions by using the conventional approach. So as per the given data, we are able to see the information which is projected in such a way that a work is completed by taking n days of time. A can complete a work by taking 15 days of time. That's what given data is. So I'm just taking the given data. So I'm just taking it as like this. A can finish a work by taking 15 days of time. B can finish the same work by taking 30 days of time. If A and B are working together, how many days is the question? So I'm just trying to observe like this. If A is capable of finishing a work in 15 days, in one day, how much work he can complete from this data? In one day, he is capable of finishing 1/15th part of the work. B can finish the entire work in 30 days. That means in one day, he can finish 1/30th part of the work. So if A and B are working together, that's a question, right? If A and B are working together, then how much work they can be able to finish in one day? Let me check out. So in one day, if both are working together, in one day they can able to finish 1/15th part of the work plus 1/38th part of the work. So this much of the work they can finish it in one day. So that means LCM will be 30. This is 2. This is 1. So we can say 3/30. That means 1/10th part of the work they can complete it in one day. So if you are capable of finishing 1/nth part of the work in one day, that total work completed in n days. So in one day, if you are able to finish 1/10th part of the work, that total work is completed in 10 days of time. The total work is completed in 10 days of time. Total work is completed in 10 days of time. So you can mark your answer choice as going to be 10 days. You can mark your answer choice. But doing like this is going to be involved with a lot of fractions. That's the reason we can also solve the question by using a simple strategy. That's nothing but hidden plugin strategy. hidden plugin. The strategy name is hidden plugin. So what is hidden plugin is plugging some number which is hidden in the data. So as per the given information, A can finish a work by taking 15 days of time. B can finish the same work by taking 30 days of time. A can finish the work by taking 15 days of time. B can finish the same work by taking 30 days of time. So one thing is common here. The work done by these people is same. A can finish it in 15 days because everybody is not necessary that everybody will have a same caliber. So everybody will have a different efficiency. That's the reason they will take different times to complete the work. So, but the work done is same. A can finish certain work in 15 days of time. The same work is finished by B in 30 days. The thing which is common here is work done. So work done is constant. Now the same work is done by A and B in how many days? Because work is constant, I am trying to use hidden plugin strategy. What is hidden plugin strategy? Where all we can apply hidden plugin strategies? Wherever you see something as a constant, you can try to plug some number for it and proceed with the solution by reading the question once again. That means here you can able to see work is kept as constant. So because work is constant, I am trying to plug some number for the work. Before you are plugging some number, you can just take LCM of known quantities. So whatever is a known quantities which are available in the question. So in the question we are able to see 15 and 30. So I am taking LCM of 15 and 30. LCM of 15 and 30. What is LCM of 15 and 30? What is LCM means? Least common multiplier. Any common multiplier you can take. So LCM of these two is going to be 30. I am assuming that the total work is going to be 30 units. I am assuming that the total work is going to be 30 units. Now I am solving the question by reading the question once again. So I am assuming that the total work is going to be 30 units. Total work is going to be 30 units. So using this, I am trying to solve the question. Using this, I am trying to solve the question. So now I am just solving the question as like this. A can finish 30 units of work by taking 15 days of time. That means 30 units are completed in 15 days means he can finish 2 units in every 1 day. B can finish the same 30 units of work in 30 days of time. So 30 units are completed in 30 days means 1 unit is completed in every 1 day. 1 unit is completed in every 1 day. So A can finish 2, B can finish 1, both together can finish 2 plus 1, 3. So they can able to finish 3 units in 1 day. If they are capable of finishing 3 units in 1 day to complete the entire 30 units, if they are capable of finishing 3 units of work in 1 day of time, the total 30 units of work will be completed in how many days? That is going to be 30 by 3, that's nothing but 10 days. You can mark your answer choices 10 days here. You can mark your answer choices 10 days here. So this is the hidden plugin strategy. This is conventional approach. So conventional approach will take some time. So that's the reason. So I'm just doing once again. So as soon as you see any question from time and work first model, so all the different models, like whatever the types which are there in time and work, you can comfortably apply this logic. Only the thing is go according to the given data so that you can arrive the answer. So A can finish a work in 15 days, B can finish a work in 30 days. A and B are working together. How many days is required is a question. So 15 and 30, what is a common multiplier? So common multiplier is going to be 30. Let's assume my total work is going to be 30 units. A can complete 30 units in 15 days. That means he can complete 2 units in 1 day. B can complete the same 30 units of work in 30 days. That means it was very clear he can finish 1 unit in 1 day. If both are working together, they can able to finish 3 units in 1 day. If 3 units are completed in 1 day of time, 30 units are completed in 30 by 3, 10 days of time, which is available as option A. You can mark it as answer choice.